Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth. It's good to have you. Please consider subscribing and turning on your post notification bell if you are a crafter or just enjoy crafting videos. My goal at the moment is to have 2,000 of you lovely people subscribe to my channel. So please help me to achieve my goal so I can continue to bring you more crafting videos. Today I'm going to be sublimating on a cotton t-shirt using HTV Ront Sublimation HTV to create this birthday t-shirt. And if you would like to see how I do this, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to be sublimating on a cotton t-shirt using the Sublimation HTV for fabric for cotton. This is in a dark fabric, but it works with this white by HTV Ront. So I'm going to be using this. Here is my cotton t-shirt. It's a Gildan Ultra cotton t-shirt. And for my sublimation printing, I'm going to be using the A-Sub sublimation paper. I'm also going to be using this purple heat resistant tape from Cricut because I'm not sure that the brown one will lift well. It might mark the t-shirt, so I'm using this. I'm pretty certain it's not going to mark the t-shirt or leave any sticky residue on there. So I think that's everything for now. So I'm going to take you to Cricut Design Space to show you how I set up my file. So I am in Cricut Design Space and I'm going to upload my image. So here's the image that I want to upload. So I'm just going to click that and add to canvas. We can see here that I have a warning for print then cut, that the image is too big. So I'm going to edit this slightly. It's really big. In fact, I'm going to just go in here, my width, and make it 9 inches wide. My aspect ratio is on, but I still have a warning. Now with my image here, I have a blank space at the bottom which I want to get rid of. So I'm going to slice part of the image away. So I'm just going to go here to my left menu panel and select a square. And I'm going to use this square to slice away the bits I don't want. Okay, like that. I'm going to select both images. So I have the square, which is now a rectangle, selected. And then I'm going to select my actual print then cut image and then come down here to the bottom menu panel and click slice. So now I'm going to get rid of this, delete that, and also delete that bottom piece. So now I'm left with this image, which is still telling me it's too big. So I'm actually going to decrease the width and make it 8 inches, and hopefully that should be okay. Right, so I've got this. I want to add some text to this now. So I'm going over to my text. Because I've already used this font already, it's come up, but I have selected it from my system, so it's in my system because I don't want to have to pay for any fancy text from Cricut. So I'm using the chunky retro. And I'm just going to type my text. And here, with the chunky retro, it has other other characters that you can use. So I know that the B comes in a different character, so I'm just going to delete that B, and I'm going to go into my font book, and I like this B here, so I'm using a Mac, by the way, and I'm going to copy this B and I'm going to paste it. Paste. So here is my text. I want to spread out my letters a little bit more because each lettering is a little bit too tightly packed. So here where it says letter spacing, I'm just going to increase the letter spacing just so it's not looking squashed. Okay, like that. So I'm just going to type out celebration as well in the same way. Okay, so I have birthday and I have celebration, and I actually want to put 80 because it's an 80th birthday celebration, and this is actually my mum, so I'm making some t-shirts for myself and family members to wear on the special day. So for the 80, I think I would like to pick a different font just to break it up a bit. Let's go for something quite ordinary, and I'll go for Arial Black. So I'm going to actually change the color of this 80. I want to make it green. I want to give it an offset of gold. So I'm going to come up here to my offset tool. Change that because that is way too big. Let's go 0.03 and see what that looks like. I think that's fine, or maybe 0.02. Let's see what that looks like. Let's apply that, and I'm going to have it a goldy color. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, I like that. So I'm also going to give this an offset. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I'm actually going to just group my lettering, or flatten it rather, and then I'm actually going to flatten everything together because it's going to be a print and cut. And also select my original image and flatten that. So now it's one image along with my text here. As for this text here, celebration, I want to not do that. That's what I don't want to do. I'm going to select it and also flatten it. Lovely, and then I'm going to move this down. I quite like the part of the C kind of going over the image slightly. I like that look. Let's center this. So I'm going to select the image and my text, and then I'm going to align it, and let's align it horizontally. Okay, so I have my flattened image and my text. I'm going to flatten everything together now, so I'm selecting my flattened celebration text and my main image, and I wonder if I can flatten it in one go. Flatten. Lovely, here we go. So I have that there. It's saying it's too big now because I've added the text at the top. So I'm just going to reduce the height. My aspect ratio is on, and I'm just going to keep clicking in small increments until my warning goes off. So it's accepting this as a good size for print and cut, which I'm fine with. I need to now create an offset for my HTV vinyl, my sublimation vinyl. So I have a little gap here, and I want this whole thing to be solid when I do an offset. So I need to kind of just fill in this space, because it won't do that if I do an offset. So I'm just going to grab a shape and fill in that space, and then I'm going to attach it to my image, and then we'll do an offset. I'm just going to bring my image down so I can see it, because it's hidden behind that little box that comes out when you click the offset. Okay, so we have this. I need to get rid of this space here. I'm happy with the offset around the main image. So I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to change this into a cut file, basic cut. I'm going to go into my contour, and I'm just going to get rid of this space here. That's all I want to do. Get rid of that and X out of it. So now I have my offset here. I can get rid of this if I detach it. I can get rid of this. I no longer need it, and so this is what it's going to look like when I place it on top of my HTV. So just for context, I'm going to make this white. So we have our offset here, which is going to be our sublimation HTV, and then I have my print then cut. Always remember to mirror your image when you are sublimating. I'm using the Epson EcoTank 2720, and I'm using the Ink Expert Sublinova ink. So I have put my A-sub paper onto my Cricut mat, and I'm cutting it using the copy paper 120 GSM setting. Now you don't have to use a Cricut to cut this part. I'm just using the Cricut for precision and to get rid of those registration marks. You can use scissors if you wish to. So I'm just going to check that it's cut before I unload the mat. And it has, so I can unload the mat. Your Sublimation HTV should be mirrored, and you should have the shiny side down. So it has a shiny side and a matte side. You place your shiny side down on your mat, and it comes with instructions that tell you how to place it on the mat and what cut settings you should have for your Cricut. Okay, so that was nice and quick. So I'm just going to cut this off the roll and then we're going to start pressing. So I'm just going to weed this Sublimation HTV. I've also got some normal HTV in this gold that I'm also going to be pressing on the t-shirt, and here is my sublimated image. So here is my HTV. And I will link where I got the Sublimation HTV. It is from Amazon. So I'll link that in the description. Okay, I think we are ready to press. So I am at the heat press and I'm going to be using the Heat Transfer Warehouse Wire Press. This was sent to me from Eve at the Baby's Booty. I won it in a prize draw and I'm doing a big project, so I thought I'd bring her out. She's called Lucille. Excuse any background noise. I have the window open because I am doing sublimation, so you might hear a lot of background noise, like that one. Okay, so I have my t-shirt here, and the first thing I want to do is just press this for 10 seconds just to get the moisture out. And this is heavy pressure. I've put it on heavy pressure. It needs to be heavy pressure. You need big muscles for this. Okay, I'm just going to lint roll this. I've also got some parchment paper underneath my t-shirt. I'm actually going to fold my t-shirt in half so I can get a middle impression. So now I have a middle line. I'm going to use this ruler. It's from Amazon also. So I'm just going to kind of match that up with my line that I have. And then I'm going to put my HTV Ront Sublimation HTV. I might just fold it, but fold it so that it's not the sticky side, just so that I can also get a middle impression. And then I'm going to use that to match the center, the middle impression I have. Like so. Get that stuck down. And my heat press is at 155 degrees Celsius, and I need to press this HTV Ront Sublimation HTV. I need to press that for 10 seconds. I'm going to use my Teflon sheet to just protect the t-shirt because it's quite hot. Right, let's press. Right, and this is a cool pill, so I need to now leave that to cool before I peel off the carrier sheet. Okay, so the transfer is now cool, so I can just peel that off. I've also set my heat press to 195 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to press the sublimation paper for 55 seconds, and it's also heavy pressure. So here's our image. So I'm just going to, it has an offset, so it's quite easy to match up. I'm going to leave a tiny border around everything. I think it needs to come over slightly. Yep, like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of heat resistant tape just to keep it down so it doesn't move in any way. Okay. I'm going to add some parchment paper to the top and also Teflon sheet. Now I'm going to press it for 55 seconds. Also, I have made sure that I am in a well ventilated space. So let's have a look. I can see the image slightly. So let's have a look. Ooh, it looks good. It looks good. So here it is. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to now press the HTV. Okay, so here it is. Here's a t-shirt, I think it came out really well. The image printed really well, the sublimation. And there's the HTV in gold, and I also have the HTV on the back. So I'm really pleased with the way this came out. It's a win. Thanks for watching. So if you found this video interesting or useful, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet done so, and turn on your post notification bell and make sure you check all so you never miss an upload from me. Please feel free to interact with the comment section by leaving any comments, questions, or any suggestions about any videos that I should do in the comment section below. You're also welcome to join our Facebook group. It's Craft Junkie Studio, and I will leave the link in the description box below. And as always, don't have a good day, have an amazing day. Until next time.